Hey you guys, welcome back to Christine's World Spice. So today I'm going to be making some lobster and shrimp raviolis and some creamy white sauce. I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. So first ingredient, we're going to be slicing a red onion. You want the onion to be very, very thin. You don't want chunks of this onion. We're going to put some inside the pasta and then some on top. Next, we're going to slice a half a bell pepper, a red one preferably. You want to slice thin slices as well. And then the top of that bell pepper where you see that curve, we're just going to turn them around and slice that curve off. That curve is going to be almost like tomatoes once you're done with it. Once your pasta is done, you're just going to throw those on top of your pasta. Since we don't have tomatoes, we're going to use those. Now I have a lemon. I'm going to slice the edges off. And I'm going to make them really, really thin. This is going to go on top of our salmon. Now this sockeye salmon I got from Costco's. It was $24.99. And it's about a 3-pound bag. I'm going to season it with some garlic powder, black pepper, and lemon pepper, and a little bit of basil. You just need to sprinkle. Make sure you do it on both sides. And I will leave the ingredients of the seasoning that I use inside the description box below, so if you need to refer to that. Now to cook our fish, I'm going to add a half a tablespoon of butter and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And be sure that you have your oil at least on medium high. We're going to let it cook on one side for about 3 to 4 minutes, and then flip it over and cook it on the other side for 3 to 4 minutes. Once you do that, you can turn it to the side as well and let it cook for 1 minute. Once your fish is completely done, and that's around 7 minutes, you can remove it from the stove and set it to the side so that way we can do. Now these lobster raviolis, I got these at Costco's as well for $12.99. You get a package of 2. So I'm going to slice this side and then put the other one in the refrigerator, and I'm just going to use a whole pack. I have 3 cups of water in my pan that I'm letting it get boiled, and then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Once I do that, I'll add my raviolis to the pan, and we're going to cook it on high for 4 minutes. Be sure while you're boiling your noodles, your raviolis, that you do move them around so they do not get stuck or they don't stick together, because you don't want them to stick together. It'd be hard to remove them. So this is kind of what you want your raviolis to look like. You want them to kind of swell up a little bit, and you want them to be soft. Once they're done, put them in the strainer and drain them with hot water. Now this right here, I got this at Costco as well for $8.99. It's white wine. You guys can use any wine you want. In this pan, I added 2 cups of cooked shrimp, but it was frozen. I also added my bell peppers and onions. And I thought I had some frozen spinach, but I didn't. So I'm going to use some canned spinach. I'm going to use about 4 tablespoons of spinach. Next, we'll be adding our raviolis. So in this pan, we got the shrimp, we got the bell pepper, we got the onion, we got spinach, we got about 1/4 of wine, and 1 tablespoon of butter. Now we're going to add 1 cup of heavy whipping cream to the mix. This is what's going to make it nice and creamy, and it won't dry out your noodles. For my seasoning, I'm using basil. And I'll be using 2.5 tablespoons of basil. Garlic powder, we're going to be using 2 tablespoons of that. And my lemon pepper, you'll just need 1 tablespoon of lemon pepper. Because heavy whipping cream is really, really bland, so you're really not going to have any flavor in it. But the shrimp has a little bit of natural salt in it, so it will bring salt to your dish. So that's why you don't want to need too much. And with the black pepper, we're just going to use about a half a teaspoon of black pepper. Or you can use a whole teaspoon. Once you have added all your seasoning, just mix everything in well. And be sure that your stove is on medium because you don't want your heavy whipping cream to start burning at the bottom. Because I did overpower my pan. So just make sure that you just keep mixing everything in really well. And you want to cook it on the stove for about 5 minutes so that seasoning can get nice and incorporated with the ravioli and the shrimp and all that. And then once you're done, you're more than welcome to toast you a piece of bread or something. Add some garlic to it. And now it is time to make her plate. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe and I hope you try it out as well. And if you do, let me know how it came out on my Instagram or in the comment section below. I would love to see it, and I'll post the pictures on my community tab. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next